Hello there! So I just got done watching Nobody, and I remember seeing it advertised at WrestleMania, and the guy from Better Call Saul was in it, and it looked kind of cool, it looked kind of good. So I thought I'd just watch it, give it a try. It's starring Christopher Lloyd from he was in Back to the Future and loads of other good movies too. Dennis the Menace. No, seriously, Taxi. And but anyway, the TV show, not the movie. Anyway, so this movie's basically about a guy who's he just works in he's an admin guy who works in a factory, and he's just going about his day by day, and you see that at the beginning of the film, like it's just day by day, and he's kind of estranged with his wife, but they still sleep in the same bed, but there's like cushions in between them, and this little girl loves him, but his teenage son doesn't really like him, and so it's all kind of normal-ish kind of stuff, but you see him kind of walking out, running a lot, and lifting himself up and bus stop and stuff. So he kind of, he keeps himself in shape, which is cool. So that's a good little detail there to show you that he keeps himself in shape. Because then all of a sudden his house gets broken into, and he, his son knocks out a guy, or tackles the guy, and then he goes to knock out the woman, but he doesn't do it. And then the two of them just, the two burglars just run off. And then, so he kind of like, they file a police report, and then the son's kind of mad he didn't knock out Jawan and all that kind of stuff. But then, like it was the right thing. Like, well, maybe it wasn't. I mean, she had a gun, but the important thing was, like, later on you find out actually there wasn't any bullets in the gun. That's why he didn't knock her out, which was really good. That was really good. So he wasn't really bothered by the whole thing until his little girl's bracelet was disappeared, and he was just like, I have to go and find it. So he starts hunting down the tattoo Johan has, and then on her wrist, and then he finds her, and he breaks in, and he just like, he gives out to them, he gets his watch back, and then it's like this Mexican couple that like have a baby, they've nothing, like, but anyway, so he talks to a guy on the radio, which is really cool. That was really good, and he's in hiding and stuff, and then his dad's Christopher Lloyd, and he's in a retirement home, and so that's kind of like normal stuff building up, but then there's a lot of famous people in this movie. Like his wife's famous, like his father-in-law is Ironside, I think is his name. He was in a load of, like, he was in Starship Troopers and loads of other great movies. Like, there's loads of great actors in this film. It's hard to keep up with them all, but anyway. And then after that he goes to a bus, and a bunch of Russian guys crash the hum like into the thing, and then they get onto the bus, and then he just starts to fight with them and beats the crap out of all of them. And anyway, one of the guys he beats the crap out of ended up dying in the hospital, and he's the brother of this big mafia Russian guy. So that's kind of the setup of the film. So going into spoilers, now I'm just going to talk about my favourite scenes, which just basically, the scene on the bus was really cool. The scene where he sets fire to everything, for everything basically. He sets fire to his house. We're using a record. That was brilliant. He sets fire to all the money. Like, it's just that the Russian gangster has. All the set, like, the little things where, like, it's slowly revealed that he isn't who he appears to be. He's actually the best, like, a trained kind of assassin, like, mental crazy thing. And then the story keeps building up slowly, and then it's really good. But when they break into his house and he throws them all into the basement and opens up a secret thing and locks them, it's just like a big surprise, and it's really good. And then he like kills them like all of them and then he gets kidnapped in the boot of the car. He kills them all. Like, this is so funny. Like, it was such a funny film. Really reminded me of like Falling Down. If you haven't seen that film, really recommend it. Kind of reminds me of another film. A couple of other films. Kind of like Rambo. He's kind of that kind of character. Kind of reminds me of Falling Down. Kind of reminds me of a couple of other different films. But like, I do like the whole world. I do like the whole niche thing. Christopher Lloyd busting out the shotgun and killing two guys that come into retirement home to kill him. It's really funny. And then him at the end running around with the shotgun like he's trying to kill everybody. It's really cool. It's really funny. And then the three of them at the end is just brilliant, because like it's kind of like Home Alone then at the end, where he buys the factory from his father-in-law with gold he's hiding in his basement, and then like he sets up the factory like Home Alone. Like, it's just crazy. Like, there's traps everywhere. It's super nuts. And then it's clear, like, his father trained him, and also the army trained him. Like, his father was an FBI agent, and oh, dude, the detail in this movie is just crazy. And I can already predict people wanting sequels, like, but for what it is, and like, it kind of set that up at the end too. Like, somebody calls him, and then, it looks like there's going to be a sequel. Fair enough. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Really recommend it. It's it's a near perfect movie. Like, it's really good. And that's it. So like and subscribe. My subscriber numbers have been growing recently, which is really great. Hope to get to 200 subscribers in the next couple of months. Hopefully, maybe. I'm nearly at 180. Which is really good. So likes help as well, help the channel too. Check out my other videos, check out my other movie reviews, check out some of my other stuff, my skits and stuff. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.